Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the only thing standing between you and the life you truly want is a set of small but incredibly hard changes you've been avoiding for years. Most people never get to experience their best life, not because they lack talent or luck, but because these uncomfortable changes feel too heavy in the moment. But what if I told you that the 6 changes I'm about to share could make your life 10 times better? And the only thing required from you is the courage to start. If you're watching this right now, dare to scroll. Why? The next few minutes might be the exact turning point you've been looking for. The moment your future self will look back on and say, this is where everything shifted. And before we go deeper, do yourself a favor. Hit like and subscribe to Financiality Official so you never miss the kind of videos that can genuinely improve your life step by step. Trust me, by the time we get through these 6 changes, you'll understand why you needed to hear this today. Change number 1 begins with something most people never admit out loud. Your daily habits are either building your future or quietly destroying it. Think about your mornings for a second. Do you wake up with intention? Or do you wake up and immediately react to life? The truth is, the first hour of your day often decides the quality of the rest of it. When I first learned this, it didn't sound dramatic at all. But when I started taking that morning hour seriously, no phone, no noise, just clarity, my entire life started shifting. It's not the morning routine itself that changes you. It's the discipline behind it. And discipline is a muscle that affects every area of your life. When you learn to control the first hour, you slowly learn to control your entire day. That shift alone can make your life feel more stable, more intentional, and far more productive. The second change is one that scares people the most. Removing the wrong people from your life. You already know who they are. The ones who drain you, distract you, pull you down, or make you doubt yourself. But here's the part nobody talks about. Sometimes the people you need to let go of are the ones you've known for the longest time. And distance doesn't always mean hate. It means choosing your peace over your past. I once heard someone say, your circle is your future, and it stuck with me. Because when you're around people who are lazy, bitter, or negative, you slowly absorb their mindset. But when you're surrounded by people who work hard, who dream big, who move with purpose, your life naturally shifts upward. Cutting someone off isn't the hard part. The hard part is sitting with the silence afterward. But in that silence, you grow, and that growth will carry you further than any old friendship ever could. Now, the third change is something almost nobody is willing to do consistently. Choosing long-term growth over instant pleasure. In a world where you can get entertainment in seconds, food in minutes, and validation instantly, patience feels old-fashioned. But patience is where the real transformation happens. Your dream body, dream income, dream confidence, dream lifestyle, all of it requires delayed gratification. Every time you choose the gym over the couch, savings over impulse spending, reading over scrolling, you're casting a vote for your future self. And here's the beautiful part. These choices compound. They stack on top of each other until one day, people look at you and call you lucky. But you'll know it wasn't luck. It was a series of hard choices that felt invisible in the moment but became unmissable in the long run. The fourth change is learning to be okay with being misunderstood. When you start improving your life, people won't always get it. They'll question your decisions, joke about your discipline, or act like you've changed. And you know what? You have changed. And you're supposed to. Growth looks weird from the outside. You'll skip parties because you're building something. You'll say no more often because you finally value your time. You'll distance yourself because you've realized your environment shapes you. People who aren't growing will assume the worst because your improvement highlights their stagnation. The moment you stop needing approval, your life becomes so much lighter. And when you're no longer trying to please everyone, you start becoming the person you were meant to be. The fifth change is brutally simple yet painfully difficult. Taking responsibility for everything in your life, not blame responsibility. Those are two different things. Blame focuses on the past. Responsibility focuses on the future. When you tell yourself, my life is my responsibility, something powerful happens. You stop waiting for someone to rescue you. You stop expecting your circumstances to magically change. You start realizing that no one is coming to save you, but that's actually the best news ever. Because it means you have full control. Your mindset, your money, your health, your routine, your future is in your hands. The moment you accept responsibility, you take back your power. That shift alone can make your life 10 times better. And the sixth change, maybe the hardest one of all, is choosing to work on yourself even when no one is clapping for you. This is the part where most people quit. The early mornings where nobody notices. The late nights where nobody cares. The progress that's so small it feels pointless. The inner doubts that whisper, "Why are you even trying?" But the truth is, every great transformation begins in silence. You don't need applause. You need consistency. You need to show up when it's boring, when it's slow, when it feels like nothing is changing, because that's when everything is changing. Growth is slow, but it's never wasted. Every quiet effort is building the future version of you, the stronger, wiser, more disciplined version, who will look back at today and smile with pride. As we move toward wrapping up, I want you to imagine your life 1 year from now if you actually apply these 6 changes. Not half-heartedly, not for a week. Consistently. Imagine waking up with more clarity, surrounding yourself with better people, feeling healthier, earning more, thinking better, and living with confidence. Imagine the peace that comes from taking responsibility and the pride that comes from not giving up on yourself. Life won't magically become easy, but it will become meaningful. And meaningful is far better than easy. Before we end, I want to hear from you. Which one of these 6 changes hit you the hardest? Which one are you willing to start today? Drop your answer in the comments. I read your comments, and they help this community grow. And if you got value from this video, share it with someone who needs a push. Because sometimes one video is enough to shift someone's entire direction in life. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to Financial Reality Ethical for more content that actually helps you grow, level up, and take control of your future. Your journey starts today, and I'll see you in the next video.